This is not a blue bottle. Hello my lovelies, it's Scent Gourmand Trina. Welcome back to my channel. I've been having a lot of fun with my candles. I tried to make this sort of marbling effect in a couple of them. Didn't turn out quite how I was expecting, but I think I'll get better with time. Just gives a little bit of an extra sass to the side of the jar, I guess. Differentiates them from other stuff if I ever want to sell them. Right now I'm just making them for myself though. They smell so good. And this one smells just delicious. It's coffee. This is not a blue bottle. This is not a blue bottle by Histoire de Parfum. It's an oriental unisex fragrance launched in 2015 and created by Gérard Giselet and Julien Rasquinet, I think. I think that's how you pronounce his name. And obviously this was somewhat of a hit because now there is This Is Not a Bottle 1.2, 1.3, both from 2017, and 1.4 and 1.5 from 2018, 1.6 from 2020, and released sometime this year, 1.7. This is not a blue bottle. The first one comes in this blue flacon. This is the 15 ml version here. It's kind of like it's been sliced off the main bottle, the main 100 ml size. As does the 50 ml version. I like the way that this brand does that with its bottles. It's kind of cool. The bigger bottle is apparently signed by the owner of the collection of Histoire de Parfum and perfumer Gérard Giselet. The concept for This Is Not a Blue Bottle derives from the 1929 painting by the Belgian surrealist painter René Magritte called The Treachery of Images. The artist claims that the statement under the image is correct. After all, it is a representation of a pipe and not an actual pipe. René got a lot of slack from this back in the day, but that was the point. The painting is a meta message meant to depict the between phase where things go from void to existence. This Is Not a Blue Bottle is the allegory of a fragrant Big Bang, a journey from the abstract to the most fiery of emotions in the infinite realm of blue, apparently. It's meant to play on contrasts and abstraction, an expression of olfactory hallucination, of freedom of expression and eternity. So what does it smell like? Well, in a nutshell, it's a melange of beautiful notes soaking in a heavenly aldehydic bath. It's definitely unisex, which means there may be some people who think it's not feminine enough or not masculine enough. But for me, it's perfect since I don't like fragrances that are particularly very feminine, meaning floral or powdery. This one can definitely be enjoyed by both or all genders. Here are the notes. So I don't get too much of the orangey and honey notes, if I'm honest, at least at first. They must be very well blended. It's decidedly zesty though, and the geranium comes through very clearly, and the base notes do shine particularly after some wear. And speaking of wear, this stuff lasts and lasts and lasts more than 10 hours for me, which is really rare. That said, I do put it on my clothes and on my body. And I can perceive it on my clothes even after washing them. The projection, however, is tamer, which I think is a good thing, as the aldehydes can be headache-inducing for some. And I'm sure I've mentioned this before when I was poo-pooing the iconic Chanel No. 5. Check my video up here somewhere. I'm not a huge fan of aldehydes. However, I can accept them here for some reason. Perhaps this one's more neutral? I don't know. The fragrance is thick and creamy, and I'm not sure. That could be due to the aldehydes. I don't really know. And I do feel that a broad range of people will appreciate this as well. It's very mass appealing despite originating from a rather niche brand. It's linear, but it's still complex, and it's citrusy, fresh, out of the shower clean, and kind of sexy feeling. Sexy also because that freshness is followed by a sweet and warm stickiness, which I assume is the honey and amber maybe. It's good, objectively. Subjectively, I must admit though, as I said earlier, aldehydes are not my thing. And no doubt the patch at the base is lending some sensuality too. Part of what I feel is going on with the name of the fragrance here is the fact that we tend to associate this azure blue with the ocean, so aquatic or ozonic smells perhaps, or even mineral, but there's none of that here. None of that ocean vibe going on here, which I guess is surprising. It is fresh and bright though, great for warm or hot weather, which is not where I am at the moment in this weather, so I'll be saving this, I think, for warmer months. But I could wear it now. And speaking of now, I really want to get my nose on the rest of this collection, not least because I hear the other reviewers rave about one or two of the others that came after this one. Number 1.0 has given me a tasty prequel, and now I want more, darlings, more. If you've had any experiences with this line, please comment below. And with that, fellow fume heads, I bid thee farewell. That is it for this review. I'll smell you later in my next video. Scent Gourmand, signing out. Mwah.